That's like Lizzie's boyfriend. Hello and welcome to 304 BB Hits Gym in the Mountain. This is Slimred, and we are establishing personalities today on the radio. So we have Shenron.
Hello. That's what used to be hashtag Rachel Moy.
Simpler, easier, descriptive. She likes that. She's comfortable in that skin.
Yep, in a dragon skin. I get called a dragon enough, I might as well embrace it.
And it actually goes back to Moy.
And it's my Chinese zodiac, I'm a dragon.
Yeah, see? So it's fitting.
Genius, like I've been saying for my whole fucking life.
And we also have Potty Mouth.
As our special
I'm
guest.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Don't worry about my name.
Devon. And so he actually was asking to be on the show for a couple years now. He's actually added on, but just actually hasn't had the time. But he's been on the broadcast from time to time. So we're all
He was on our very first segment together.
Mm-hmm. He's not
the spaghetti incident.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's okay.
That was funny.
That was. That was. So we are going to do some updates since it is Wednesday. So this is your Hump Day updates.
Hump Day.
On some of the things that we have been following along for the year. The only thing we didn't look like is if they're going to go with that head transplant.
I think ethically they're still having problems getting it to go through or to be able to even get to the point of performing the surgery. Because there's a lot of things in question with that and what that would mean for the future of humanity too.
They're gonna start killing fucking prisoners and keeping their bodies.
It's gonna be like Repo Man.
They've already been doing that. Like I've seen a couple videos that people out there are making, especially since Dick Gregory, and he had passed away this year, and that's a sad, sad thing. Because now we're never going to know what's good. People are going to be lost.
I don't know. We still have a few people out there fighting the good fight.
Yeah. But he had mentioned how during Katrina or any major thing, the number that's accounted for doesn't match the numbers missing. And what I mean by that is the number missing, there's the number they say they have is not the truth. They don't have as many. They really have more missing than they have accounted for, but they always lie. So there's like thousands of people unaccounted for, not in missing or accounted or dead.
Yeah, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So the question is, what are they doing with the missing numbers?
Well, look at all the research that's popped up. It would be my guess. In my opinion, I feel that they probably used it for the organ market, which I only looked at it briefly.
Experiments, period.
Yeah.
Like before they were,
before
they tested on the masses.
Because they have to have human trials of some sort. So I guess that's been going on for a really long time.
That reminds me of Hostel, but for like a more sinister goal than to just get off murdering someone.
Yeah. So that's something I would like to...
that's what I'm saying, more sinister. Because it's not just using them for the goal of science or for the goal of furthering education in that area. They're also planning on using that in a negative way, and they always push it as something positive.
Something else, I've been looking into it because I was wondering about missing people for some reason. Because every summer, even this past summer, a bunch of our little kids go missing. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, damn. And we only hear about one or two. Mm-hmm. And that's not fair. And even the Amber Alerts. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. When, in fact, there's a whole shitload that's going down, up and down the whole state all the time.
Yeah, I seen a sign of a missing girl up at Gilmore. And I know for a fact I never got an Amber Alert on my phone about her.
Mm-mm. No.
Did you look at the was there a date on the...
Yeah, this summer. Yeah, like July, I think it was, or June. It was something weird like that. It was like spring, summer. And every year one of them goes, you know what I'm saying? And then I was looking at missing persons in West Virginia, which we don't report. West Virginia has a shit job reporting that stuff. Like hate crimes or missing people or just overall to the database.
Yeah. Somebody just donated more money to our police. Huh?
Yeah,
Government gave us $250,000 for Fairmont City Police.
Yeah, and we just got donated $1 million.
Why are they upgrading it?
They just got donated $1 million for mansion like a couple years ago.
Maybe we're getting ready to be a social experiment.
That's what I don't like.
I'm not lying, because we don't even have a high crime rate.
I think it was because Fairmont was deemed the #1 unsolved murder. It was said on a TV show.
What TV that show? Was in the 80s, Carson.
Johnny Carson said that.
Well, look how far we are behind. Maybe they're just now addressing the problem.
We solved the whole fucking
that.
2 murders that happened up here a year.
They never solved that one lady,
Yvonne,
and that was like serial killer-ish stuff.
They're gonna fucking solve that.
And they think that they already have the guy who did it on some other charge.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do.
Devon Stevens.
Hey.
Bam! Name drop.
That's not you. Well,
no, it ain't me. I'm saying.
Name dropping is fine, especially when you can go on Google.
Yeah, it's got to go on there anyway.
Find it relatively easy anyway.
I don't know why they feel like they just increased their pay. The city just increased the pay for the police as well, and agreed to pay from schooling, because the schooling to be a police officer is like get financial aid, yo. And
wait, what?
It's like 20-some thousand that you need overall to go to the police school academy. I always think of that movie,
the Academy.
Police Academy. Anyway, I don't know what they're doing that shit for, or why they feel the need to do it here, or what they're planning. Because they just got fucking tanks and all kinds of shit. They just got all kinds of shit.
They're trying to sell that fucking tank I helped them fucking buy.
Unless they think we're an epic center for something, like a threat of some kind.
No.
Because of high tech, unless they feel like they have to guard something here.
It's a good place to hide something.
Well, Noah's here.
Because if I was a fucking...
Noah, they're the ones collecting all the data about all of this shit. Weather. They're there, research. They say it openly. It's not a secret.
But no, this is a good place
The backup station for the national... What I mean by that, they're the National Weather Service is right there.
I don't even know about that.
Right? You're not allowed to take cameras in there. We tried.
Huh.
I'm the press now, remember?
That's crazy.
Yeah, so, that's the National Oceanic Atmospheric something.
Yeah. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So, a lot of shit going down in
That's
Fairmont,
what Derek
and we're
guards.
wondering what it is.
Maybe it could be nothing.
It could be nothing. It could be something. I, myself...
It feels like something.
For the federal government to step in and be like, hey,
I just bought these.
I've smoked 3.
Oh, and let me guess, you can get some off of me.
No, I have a few in there.
It's okay. We're not going to squabble over cancer.
Fucking care. You got the rest of the pack, or get another one.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So, $250,000 for what? When we just got $1 million a couple years ago.
I don't know what they're doing.
Oh, probably because Fairmont is getting out of control with all these other town people coming down.
Oh, yeah.
Running amok.
They probably do see it as that.
They probably do. The motherfuckers is probably calling Washington or fucking Charleston, fucking whining and crying like, we need more money, we need more police. These out of town guys out here, they're just so much smarter than us, more advanced than us.
That's
We
crazy.
can't keep up with it. We need more money.
Crazy people.
Yeah.
All right, so that's what's going down in 304. So there's a few things we wanted to talk about, though. All right.
Yes. So, the Native Americans originally didn't have gender identification or gender roles of male and female. And they were forced into it by the Europeans.
I bet they were.
People who had both male and female characteristics were viewed as gifted by nature and therefore able to see both sides of everything. According to Indian Country Today, all native communities acknowledge the following gender roles: female, male, two-spirit female, two-spirit male, and transgendered. It says that Christian leaders stand on our soil and claim gay marriage has never occurred here. Over 130 tribes in every region of North America performed millions of same-sex marriages for hundreds of years. Their statements are both hateful and ignorant. Your homosexual was our two-spirit people, and we considered them sacred. They also claim that... They also claim that the Spanish Catholic monks destroyed most of the Aztec codices to eradicate traditional native beliefs and history, including those that told of the two-spirit tradition. It must be extinguished before it can be more fully recorded.
Oh.
Even the Cherokee have gender variance terms for women who feel like men and vice versa. A lot of these tribes I can't pronunciate, and I'm not even going to try to butcher, but the Cheyenne, Iroquois, things that we are unaware of. They tried to eradicate it from their history, period, and force them to conform to the male and gender roles.
Of Christianity.
Of Christianity, exactly.
So Christianity,
Colonized
once again,
them.
kills the human.
It says, however, it was only white
Just from a
Europeans.
religious person, Christianity is actually very satanic. But
Yeah,
anyway, proceed
it
on
is.
with your
It
news
says that
article.
Europeans...
It's evil.
I know.
It is evil. It is the
It's
source
the
of all.
devil.
So, however, it was only white Europeans that tried to hide any trace of native gender bending.
Just sweep it under the carpet. We're just going to
Yeah.
convert you. We'll never tell anybody.
Yeah. It's sad. It's sad.
And that's the tradition we hold today.
And then Derek was telling me, I can't remember the tribe or like the group of people that it was. It may have even been it was a lot older. I think it was Neanderthal or even before we became, you know what I mean? It was something very old, but they didn't have, the women would have sex with the whole tribe. Okay? So that the men wouldn't know who was the father of which one, so that they would all feel the need to protect all of them. And it unified them. There was no jealousy. There was no...
polygamy.
Yeah, and it...
I believe that. That's a commune. They say you're a drug addict and a piece of shit if you do that now.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah, and...
Well, it does, because that's what it means for it took a tribe to raise a village.
Yeah.
Or raise a child. Or whatever. What's it say? Yeah, it takes a village to raise a child. It takes a tribe to raise a child. Yeah.
Yes.
So they all say that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It says the two-spirit people in pre-contact Native America were highly revered, and families that included them were considered lucky.
Yeah.
Indians believed that a person who was able to see the world through the eyes of both genders at the same time was a gift from the Creator.
Okay, so you know that Carl Jung believed that too. Like, if you could possess both feminine
That's
and
why they
masculine,
eradicated it.
Or
It was the complete opposite of their teachings,
Well,
sin
you can't-
versus
There's
a
a lot
gift.
of things in their
Yeah,
teachings.
they